Today on Santa Monica Update.
It's not Glow or a late night concert at the pier. So what on earth are 200 people doing roaming the streets with flashlights on a Wednesday at midnight?
Learning has just become much more fun thanks to the Santa Monica Pier. I'm Yana Kay, and I'll tell you all about this new outdoor classroom coming up.
We'll have these reports and more news from the city of Santa Monica coming up. I'm Gail Choice.
Santa Monica Update, your source for local news in Santa Monica. Santa Monica Update starts now.
Welcome to Santa Monica Update. The city is taking steps to ban the use of plastic single-use shopping bags. The council held the first reading of an amended law designed to stop retailers from handing out flimsy plastic and paper bags for free. The new law also sets a 10-cent minimum pass-through charge for the recycled bags. That money stays with the merchant. Not covered by the new law are plastic bags for vegetables, wet products, and hot foods. The new law will become effective 30 days after it is adopted on second reading by the City Council. Reportedly, enforcement will begin in earnest in September. So, even though the enforcement of the new law will take some time, why not get some reusable bags now? See how nice it feels to be a sustainable shopper. One issue that has faced Santa Monica residents for years are the homeless people scattered throughout the city. For the past several years, the city of Santa Monica has been stepping up in a big way to alleviate this problem. One of the tools it is using is a citywide count. So, just before midnight on January 26th, about 200 volunteers hit the streets for the 2011 Santa Monica homeless count. Greg Goldner reports.
Last year, about 160 volunteers took to the streets of Santa Monica for the homeless count. This year, over 200 members from around the community, including the mayor and chief of police, stepped to the plate.
You've heard of cities doing homeless counts before, but believe me, you've never seen anything quite like this. Welcome to the 2011 Santa Monica homeless count.
Our community has high expectations on virtually every issue. The City Council has high expectations, but on homelessness, it's extremely important for us to know where we stand from year to year because we really want to see progress in housing the homeless.
From the chief of police to folks from San Jose who just came down to lend a hand, everyone has their own reason for being here.
Every time I'm walking down the street and I see like a homeless person, I want to help out. I don't feel like my dollar or whatever of spare change is going to help. This seems like it's for a bigger cause.
I just think this is a good opportunity to make a difference here in the city of Santa Monica. I'm from San Jose, so we don't really have something like this that the community can get involved in. So I think it's great that the city of Santa Monica is really going out of their way to make a difference in these people's lives.
I think there's a basic urge in human beings to take care of one another, and that's why a lot of folks are here. They want to be part of the solution.
So we know why people want to help, but why is the actual count so important?
It's important to count the people that are homeless because that's how we get funding and that's how they get counted and how we can get more services to them. If we don't count them, then the chances of them getting more funding are decreased.
As we hit the streets, we found a few homeless people here and there, but there really wasn't as many as I thought there would be.
We were talking a few minutes ago, and we were going down some of these alleys that a few years ago, there were homeless people all over the place. And it's really cleaned up. And it's just a testament to all the good work that's going on down here.
While we continued to walk the streets, Lieutenant Simcoe opened up to me about how Santa Monica is truly a leader in these kinds of homeless outreach programs.
It's gotten to the point where we're getting asked to speak and lay out our model for how we got things going. And in many cases, it's become a model for other agencies to get their homeless teams up and running.
It's amazing. Truly is a testament to not only just the city of Santa Monica, but the residents really stepping up as well.
Oh yeah, I mean, tonight's a great example. You know, when I got up there tonight to get the safety brief and I looked around and you see 200 people at midnight on a Wednesday coming out. You know, we all work, we all have families, but they're coming out here because they really want to make a difference and they really care.
It's about 2:15 in the morning. We just wrapped up our homeless count here in Santa Monica. We covered what should have been a really densely populated homeless area, but much to our surprise, there was very few homeless people sleeping on the ground, which means only one thing. The homeless count here in Santa Monica is working. For Santa Monica Update, I'm Greg Goldner.
The results of this year's count should be published soon, and if previous years are any indication, the city expects a significant decrease from last year. For more information on homelessness in our city or to find out how you can take an active role in ending it, go to the website at smgov.net/homelessness_action. The new bus stops that the Big Blue Bus plans to build are already winners. The American Institute of Architecture has bestowed their Next LA Citation Award for Architecture to the plans for the upgraded bus stops. The award-winning design, called the Blue Spots, is clean and unobtrusive. It was designed to enhance the city's coastal look and feel. The new stops and shelters use a modular construction flexible enough to adapt to different sized locations and rider volumes. Santa Monica's 9th annual Citywide Reads program begins February 14th, and this year's book is guaranteed to open your eyes to a slice of American history that few have explored. It is the story of 4 enslaved mistresses who meet, of all places, at a summer resort in Ohio. The book is entitled Wench, and the story it tells will stir your soul.
Wench is a fictional look into the lives and relationships of 4 women who come with their slave masters to a resort in a free state in Ohio. It takes place around 1850. And all the rest that takes place in this novel are the imaginings of the author, but sprinkled in with a lot of research she did on the area, the place, the time.
CityTV joined a Citywide Reads discussion group of city employees recently over lunch at the main library. Lunch consisted of traditional Southern cuisine, complete with mason jars for iced tea. The lunch set the stage for a look at the master and slave culture of the Old South and how slavery, passion, and the reality of freedom shaped their lives, particularly that of the book's main characters, Drell and Lizzie.
I think that as much as Drell was her master, he did in some way love her. So I feel like he also taught her how to read because he didn't want to be maybe perceived as bad of a master as other people.
I'm not even certain that given who we are and where we are today, we can even use the word or understand the concept of love as it was there. I mean, when we think of love and we talk about love, we're not talking about love and property.
I don't think it was love. I didn't feel, and that might be just me, I didn't feel that it was love. What could she have done? There was nothing she could do.
Halfway through the book, I was so distressed and having nightmares, but I wanted to keep reading to see if there was some happiness going to happen.
Later in the discussion, Dolan Perkins-Valdez, author of Wench, joined in via Skype and tells how she unexpectedly turned a little piece of history into a novel.
I didn't know that it would be a novel. I knew that I had discovered this resort that was really fascinating, and I was also a literary scholar, so I was sort of open to the idea of writing an article about it and just sort of getting the word out about it. But the more I dug, the more I felt that it was igniting my imagination in terms of asking questions that I knew the documents would never answer.
Perkins-Valdez gives us a look at the heartbreak slave mothers faced raising their children, even the master's children.
In thinking about Lizzie and her children, I often thought about the notion of a parent during this time being unable to protect their child and the frustration that must have ensued from that.
Wench is the story of courage, determination, defiance, and love. 4 women who find themselves in a world where freedom is just steps away.
This book is an excellent book, although I had mixed emotions because it really hit home. But I think that it was an excellent book, and I'm so glad that the committee chose it.
You're invited to join the 9th annual Santa Monica Citywide Reads public discussion group for Wench. It starts on February 14th and continues through March 12th. For more information, check the Santa Monica Citywide Reads website at smpl.org/CWR or call 310-458-8600. We all know the Santa Monica Pier is the place to go if you want to have some fun. But what some of us may not know is that it also offers many learning opportunities for students. Yana K reports on how a new Santa Monica Pier curriculum may take learning to a whole new level.
Fifth grade teacher Racia Naranjo is working on some math problems based on this Bubba Gump Shrimp restaurant menu. The assignment is part of a new Santa Monica Pier curriculum being introduced tonight.
They've done a good job of incorporating multiple grade levels, not just one. So I think it lends itself to not only early elementary, but upper elementary and even middle school and high school from what I could see.
More than 30 teachers from various school districts toured the Santa Monica Pier to see how they can incorporate the pier and everything it has to offer into their curriculum.
So with the roller coaster, you've got the motion questions that kids can figure out the velocity, the motion using the pier. With the Ferris wheel, we actually have some lessons which talk about capacity, how many kids can you fit in, if you've got so many gondolas, the revolution questions.
The pier curriculum was developed by teachers, education specialists, and involved a handful of organizations, including the Santa Monica Malibu Unified School District, the Pier Restoration Corporation, the City of Santa Monica, Pacific Park, the Pier Aquarium, and others.
We were really excited to be able to combine so many different aspects of the Santa Monica Pier and our local area, the local ecosystem, the local habitats, and educate people about it through this unique curriculum opportunity.
Pier Restoration Corporation officials say the curriculum offers 7 different lessons, from math to language arts and even physical education. Now their hope is that all students in the region get a chance to experience them firsthand.
We're trying to work this curriculum into the schools themselves to allow the students to have a unique learning opportunity to where they can take what they're learning in classrooms and apply it to the pier and vice versa. So it's an interactive thing and it keeps education fun.
And there's no better place for that than the Santa Monica Pier. I'm Yana Kay for Santa Monica City TV.
For more information on the Pier lesson plans, just go to santamonicapier.org/curriculum. Santa Monica College was recently honored when Assistant U.S. Secretary of Labor Jane Oates headlined the launch of a new program called Jobs Through Recycling. Here, Ms. Oates and SMC President Dr. Sang feed the worms at the compost facility. The new program trains students in the field of resource management. The first group of students graduates in June. In their hands will be a certificate in recycling and resource management from the California Resource Recovery Association. Congratulations to SMC. They are educating for a sustainable future. Do you have some documents you don't feel safe about recycling because of sensitive information on them? Good news! The city's holding a spring cleaning event at the city yards. On March 12th, you can bring your sensitive documents there, and they will be shredded and recycled for free. For more information, email recycling@smgov.net or call 310-458-2223. Put it on your calendar. It's March 12th. See you there. Well, that's it for this edition of Santa Monica Update. I'm Gail Choice. For all of us at City TV, thanks for watching.